Welcome back to Barrett Fragrance's official YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As today we are going to talk about a fragrance that is, to me, one of the best that the house has to offer. And saying that is a very strong statement because every one of our fragrances has a tried and true, beautiful story behind it. And this one I felt compelled to speak about because once I got it in the mail about a month and a half ago, I have worn it so many times because of the weather being so beautiful out here in Oregon. And I know that a lot of followers of the house and fragrance enthusiasts also enjoy this fragrance. So go ahead and stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. So we are going to chat about a fragrance that is the cologne version of one of the originals from this house. If you know anything about the house or have bought this fragrance before or have been rolling with the crew for a little while, 6 months to a year, then you know that we have Valhalla. And Valhalla is a Creed Aventus inspired by fragrance from Ross Barrett himself. That in fact is kind of, the formulation is from like 2010. So with that you get a lot of really nice pineapple at the top, light musk, and all the other facets that come along with the original, but in an extrait form. So you've got longevity that's, through the roof. But today, let's shed some light on this guy right here. And that is gonna be Valhalla Cologne. All right, guys, so as you can see, this bottle I have here is before the bottle change over. So this is an older bottle that we have. This is what we used to have on the website. And until about a month ago, we changed over to these guys right here. And if you could tell, the change was very severe in a good way. So you have a very luxurious, beautiful bottle. And that's what you'll be able to pick up on the website from now on. So yeah, let's just chat about it. Valhalla Cologne. So it is Ross Barrett's interpretation and inspired by fragrance from Creed Aventus Cologne. And you can see that there with the packaging. This is the packaging, like I said, before the bottle is changed over. So the coloration on each sticker was kind of basis of what inspiration it was going from, I guess, if you would. So ideally, Creed Aventus is going to have that gray wrap around it, and that's kind of what was kind of worked into this. So enough said, let's talk about it. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to blast myself in the hand, and we're going to revisit what this fragrance has to offer, and we're going to talk a little bit about the notes. All right, guys, so this has actually calmed down a little bit. I did a nice big blast, as you can see, of Valhalla Cologne. And we are going to chat about the notes now. So the notes of Valhalla Cologne are going to be just about pretty much similar to, if not the exact same, of Creed Aventus Cologne. Top notes include pink pepper, rose, ginger, and mandarin. Heart notes include vetiver, patchouli, and pineapple. The base notes include birch, styrax, and musk. What I get from this, right off the bat, is an immaculate top note of mandarin and a little bit of the pepper. Like there's a little, like the most tiniest little bite from the pink pepper up top that mixes really well and cohesively with the ginger top note. So the mandarin, ginger, and pink pepper kind of works so well together as a top note, and neither one of them is too much. Like that's the thing, I could smell each one of these things, but it's blended so well together that unless you have a trained nose, it's just gonna smell like a beautiful fruit, mandarin. The mid notes saying vetiver, patchouli, you have a tiny little bit of green facet from this, a little bit of earthiness, very mellow, not very prominent. It's not going to take over the fragrance. And in the base note, including that birch and styrax and musk. And now, I will tell you right now, I have worn this so many times this summer that I have worn it in the high heat. I have worn it in the overcast. And I will say, from the original wearing, the start of it till the end of it, it's pushing 10, 12 hours until after I take a shower, especially if you use it on your clothes. So I will recommend that 3 to 5 sprays of this right here. It's not going to fill a room in a way that's negative. It's going to fill a room that when you walk in there, you're going to smell fruity with a little bit of musk. And the musk really stands out as it dries down. After about 2 or 3 hours of wearing it, the musk really stays prominent. Those top notes have kind of burned off. The patchouli earthiness is there, and you've got a little bit of that vetiver still hanging on, along with the Styrax and musk and birch. So you have a little bit of that woodiness at the bottom there. It's nice. It's really, really nice, you guys. And I will tell you right now, from a guy who was just at Nordstrom a couple weeks back, I actually texted Ross Barrett and I said, listen, I'm going to do a few sprays of Aventus Cologne from the gal at the desk here, and I'm going to see how long it lasts on my body. So much talk in the fragrance community of, you have the people that are so Aventus is king, and they don't talk about the longevity. Then you have some of these people over here that are like, Aventus is king, but it just does not last on my skin at all, like at all. And then you have other people over here that are like, Aventus is king, but like, forget about how long it lasts on your skin, man. It's Aventus, man. Just forget about it. Well, at the end of the day, all those things are good points. Those are all valid points. But realistically, if I'm going to spend $400 to $500 on a bottle of Aventus Cologne, I want that shit, pardon my French, I want that to last. And I want that to last longer than the hour long it took to fall off my skin at the mall. I sprayed myself in for about an hour. I could smell it, and it deteriorated to a skin scent, and I had my wife smell my arm, and it was barely there. It was not radiating, and it was not protruding out into the air. There was nothing left of it. So from someone who has experienced both Aventus and Aventus Cologne in a beautiful fragrance, but negative aspect as far as longevity, that is why I'm always going to reach for Ross Barrett's version of both of those, including Valhalla Cologne, which is going to be a beast mode version of that. Everyone wants their cologne to stay longer, for the most part. And what I got from this is a long wearing experience. It smells exactly like Aventus Cologne, but thicker and more robust. Having said that, it's an extrait de parfum, so you've got, I would guess, Ross putting 20 to 30% perfume oil. He does more in some of them. And you got the longevity there, but also still radiates. And I'll be honest, before shooting this video, I walked my butt in this room, this office, and I blasted 2 sprays with a fan, gave it 20 minutes, came back and walked in, was so pleasantly greeted by the smell of mandarin and Aventus. I was so pleased. So, a rundown for you. That's how I feel when I wear this. That is my experience with this. I know there are a lot of people out in the community that have experienced the exact same thing. Yes, Creed is beautiful. It's great. You can literally get a better longevity performing version of that from Barrett Fragrances. We carry one. It's on the website. It's right here. Try it. You can buy yourself a travel size. If you're not completely convinced to buy a large size bottle, buy a travel size. Try it. And I guarantee once you run out of that by the end of the summer, if not by the end of the week, that you'll come back to the website and say, hey man, I'm buying that and I'm going to buy the Aventus and buy everything else too. It's insane. The 1-to-1 ratio that is the Aventus Cologne and Valhalla Cologne. So I hope that helps you. I just wanted to pop on here and give that review and let all the watchers and listeners know that we've got a product that will outdo the original. And, you know, take a look at it for yourself. I know you'll be pleased. So, again, my name is Alex. I'm the host of this channel. Again, I appreciate you guys for engaging, comments, likes, and sharing. Let us know what we can review next for you. Or if you have ideas for fragrances that Ross has not created yet, put them down in the comments. We've actually had a few people leave some comments regarding some mixes that they want done. So that's pretty cool. Again, have a good day. Smell good, look good, be good. Barrett Fragrances forever. Talk to you soon.